While they are all still in the foyer, the king finally lets his attention fall on the chamberlain and the prince. The chamberlain says, "Your Majesty, I introduce to you the steward of King William, and his guest, a prince from the Far East." However, when King Louis learns that the British steward intends to take the prince to England, he says, "After what I just heard, I cannot let them go there. I am sending you to Quebec, and you will show the Indians how to fight for us in our holy cause against the British." After that, the steward and his guest may then go to England, and inform King William that I am sovereign in the New World. When the chamberlain objects, the king says, "I am sorry, but you now must go." The steward then says to the chamberlain, "I knew that you might not be trusted." To which the chamberlain replies, "I assure you, I will make all amends for this." This is the end of Act 2. Act 3. Scene 1. On the deck of a ship. The chamberlain, steward, and prince are at sea, bound for Quebec, and it is just before dawn. They notice how the weather is becoming restless. The chamberlain says, "This wind is dreadful." There is a crash and a flash in the sky. They cry, "Thunder and lightning," and the steward makes the observation that the sun is not fully up yet, which means that a storm is brewing. The steward says out loud that they are being pushed south by the wind, far off course. Then they notice with horror that the clouds have taken on the shape and form of a giant snake. The prince cries out in grief, saying, "Horrible! It is," but can say no more. All the while, the prince is remembering the giant snake, Kukulkan. And by these first words that he speaks, he recognizes the storm as being summoned by the giant snake, to prevent him from reaching Quebec, or even England, but rather that he be compelled to arrive in the New World. There, at the temple of Chichen Itza, he knows the giant snake is waiting to fulfill its dreadful threat and command, and the prince can see no way to escape. Barely to be noticed. The wind calms and the steward and chamberlain exchange comments, saying, "The air is changing. It blows more from the south and pushes us instead, to the north." See now how mist envelops the ship. We are not driven by the wind and the waves, but carried along by mystic power. Then they see that the clouds have taken a new shape, and cry aloud, saying, "Look there! In the clouds! A white rider on a white horse with a white lance. Oh, he trods upon the serpent." light upon his lance. It is vanquished. See it coiling in defeat. It is conquered. Its pride has been struck down. The prince then sings out loud by himself, saying, "This is a prophecy of what will surely come.